Yo, what is up guys? Raisins back with another video. Today, I just wanted to make a quick video about MSI. I've had a lot of people coming into my stream asking me about my stream title and saying like, what do you mean by MSI? What is MSI? If you already know who it is, then I've got some other stuff in this video that I wanted to talk about, but MSI is the mid-season invitational. So here on Leaguepedia, it is called MSI 2021. And where is it being held? It is being held in Iceland. So what does that mean? That means the top players from the top teams in each region are in Europe right now, which is amazing. If you're high low on EUS, you get the chance to play versus some of the best players in the world. And this is a really, really cool, very rare opportunity that I think if you're high low, you should be trying to play versus these guys and just see just how much you can stack up against them and what they're doing right and what they are doing maybe differently because they're coming from a different server. So a lot of cool things to experience, a lot of cool things to think about. A lot of people on Twitch right now are watching people as they're trying to stream snipe the best players in the world. So who are the best teams and what do you guys think about the players? If you have any favorite teams, drop them in the comments. But my opinion is Damwon. Everyone thinks Damwon is probably the best team. They are the Korean representative. As you can see here, there are their players. If you've never watched Korean LCK, they are also the reigning world champions, which is pretty awesome. And I got to play versus two of them. Actually, I got to play with Canyon, who is their jungler, and I got to play against Showmaker and Malrang. Malrang is their substitute jungle, and Showmaker is the big boy in the mid lane. He's their mid laner. And as you can see on LOL Pros, this is a website that tracks people on the Europe West server. All the MSI accounts they've found so far are on LOL Pros. There are probably maybe a few more outside like Reddit and things like that, but 24 accounts that have been found. A lot of players have just started arriving. They're not like some of them have only played 20 games, things like that. But these players are professionals. They play quite a few games a day, just after scrims and in between their practice sessions. But as you can see, they start with Riot accounts. They start with accounts that have roughly mid to high diamond MMR, maybe low master MMR, from what I can tell. They start at that elo, and Riot obviously doesn't want them to have to climb through like gold and silver because these guys are professional players. They shouldn't have to do that. So yeah, Canyon, as I met Canyon 3 days ago, I believe, and I'll show you the OPGG. So this game was against Canyon. He is Damwon Gaming Kia. That's the name of their team. And then 1 or 6, the Diana is Malrang. He is their substitute jungler. And we had, it was a bit of a messy game. They had an autofill mid laner playing AD carry. We also had an autofill top laner playing AD carry. But we had no pro players on our team. And people were like, our team was flaming each other, going like, oh, you should have dodged, you should have dodged. But in my opinion, guys, if you're against some of these players, especially like for the Kassadin, for example, it is super, super insane. Really cool experience playing against some of these guys. You'll get to see just how dominant they are. They don't always win. They're not like gods, but their consistency and their attention to detail is often a level above what the average grandmaster player is or challenger player is, and it's quite impressive actually playing versus some of these players. The just one thing which is a bit weird, which is they were duo queue, but that's no one else in the game can duo queue because we're all above master tier. But since they started in diamond, they could actually duo for the first few games. But as you can see now, Canyon and I believe Malrang is still diamond 1. He can still duo, but Canyon can't duo anymore. He has to go solo. Khan has to go solo. Showmaker is still D1, so I guess he can still duo. But once they hit master, they're on their own. They have to climb the ladder. They'll be fine. And then I also played with Canyon. Canyon here is long time no see. It's this Jace, and he was autofill top lane, and I've never seen a Jace hard carry as hard as he did. It was actually insane. There was a point during the game where 3 people went top lane. The enemy support Braum went top lane, and Jace just 1 versus 3'd them, and he was only like 2 or 3 kills at that point. It was kind of ridiculous. But if you guys want to see the VODs for these games, this one was basically a 50-minute stomp. We were getting crushed all over the map. This one was also a 50-minute stomp, but the other way. So if you want to see any of those games, they're in my VODs on Twitch. They're really interesting. It's fast games, but it's just crazy how dominant these players are, and they play with such confidence that it's really fun to play against them. You learn a couple things about lane matchups, and generally, you're impressed by their mechanics. So super fun. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. And if you guys don't know about MSI, I highly recommend you watch it. I think it's going to be really impressive. I think Damwon are going to win personally because Damwon just look terrifying right now to play against. But I think I don't know. We'll see. Maybe C9 could with perks could actually make a pretty deep run in the tournament. And I think Mad Lions have the kind of the dark horse to pop off. And then obviously, like, you can't count out the Turkish region and the Russian region. Like, they often have relatively decent showings even against pretty strong teams. So it's going to be a super fun tournament. It's being held in Iceland, and I strongly recommend you guys check it out. It's going to be really fun. I'll be talking about it on stream whenever I can, and I'm going to be watching it live. So yeah, hopefully Mad Lions does good. I want Europe to do well, seeing as they took down, you know, G2 and all that. Cool. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps. And as always, boys and girls, I stream every night on Twitch. So if you want to come say hi, you can hang out, ask questions, laugh at me getting crushed by Koreans. It's always something you can laugh at in the next few weeks. And yeah, hope you have a good one, and good luck in solo queue. Bye.